tired of making yourself miserable by constantly comparing yourself with strangers on the internet? Well, I have a solution. I'm sure we have all been there, seeing someone online, doing things, being in places, having things that we want, and somehow they just seem so unreachable. But in this video, I am here to remind you that anything is possible. You can get anything you desire, and a key to reaching that point is learning how to kill comparison. The first tip on killing comparison is one, to remember that we only know the tip of the iceberg when it comes to other people's lives. We never know what kind of debt they're taking on for that nice car or for the trips they're taking. We don't know what pain and mental struggles they have, how things truly are for them in their relationships, or the sacrifices that they're taking when they show off those luxury items. There is no life where someone doesn't have struggles or have to sacrifice comfort or the things that they want. We need to remember to take things off of the pedestal and remember that nothing is ever truly picture perfect. The things and people that we compare ourselves to don't look so intimidating anymore when we remember these things. Tip number 2, speaking of taking things off of a pedestal, you need to stop making what other people have or do, stop making it look so impossible to reach or unrealistic. You need to stop putting a wedge between you and what you desire. I don't care if it's $1 million or getting accepted into the college you want to go to. If someone else has done it before, then you can 100% do it. Heck, even if someone hasn't done it before, you can still do it. That's inventing. You don't have to be special or born some kind of prodigy to achieve something you want. You don't have to be born wealthy or already have some kind of special connections of people that will help you get there. All you have to do is have passion, commitment, and some kind of plan. You need to figure out what steps exactly you need to take and break down the process and fit it into your life and your personal schedule so it doesn't seem so out of bounds and unrealistic for you anymore. Anyone can do that. The difference between people who don't have what they want and people who do have what they want is that this first group didn't try at all, or they tried and they failed and they gave up. The second group, they succeeded because even after they failed multiple times, they kept getting up, they kept trying again, they kept going until they succeeded. If the plan you first created fails, you need to tweak and keep going. If it fails again, just tweak and keep going. Tip number 3, remember that comparison is kind of useless in terms of comparing yourself and someone else in the grand scheme of things, because humans are so unique and complex. We are basically incomparable. No person is the same as another in terms of family drama, upbringing, trauma, mental illnesses, what examples of adults they've had to look up to, school life, friendships, romantic relationships, mentors, financial support, emotional support, and many, many more factors. Some people have all of those things, some people have none of those things, and some people have some of those things. And despite if someone had all, none, or some, any of those people could succeed and have succeeded. There are many examples out there of successful people who built from the ground up, who had nothing. And there are many people who were born into wealth and succeeded based off of that. I don't remember where the saying is from, but it goes something like, you can't expect a fish to be able to successfully climb a tree. Everyone's circumstances are different. which results in different timing and different process. Another way to kill comparison is to change envy into inspiration. Now, how do you do this? By being hyper aware. Notice every time you see someone with something you want. Notice how you feel. You'll feel a little bit envious, right? A little bit like you're in an energy of lack. It feels icky, right? After that, after you have been in those emotions of envy and jealousy, think of something that inspires you, like music or painting or someone being on 30 of 30 Forbes list. I don't even know if that's the right name for it, but you get what I mean. Just think of something or someone that really inspires you and motivates you, and sit in that feeling of inspiration. Now start to daydream. Imagine it, visualize it. Put yourself in that successful person's shoes. Imagine that you are the person that's inspiring others. Imagine starting from the very beginning, because that's where you are and that's where everyone starts. And imagine yourself making progress slowly over time. And focus on that feeling of inspiration. And just keep repeating this process. It can be really annoying, but repetition is how humans learn. You may not feel like you're getting it the first few times, but over time, it'll feel less foreign. It'll feel more familiar and more achievable. For example, if you are someone that loves traveling, like I do, but you don't have a wealthy family to pay for your trips, and you don't have a high-paying job with time freedom or location freedom or financial freedom that can give you the ability to vacation all the time, but you keep seeing people all over social media of fun pictures at a night out in Miami, or laying on the beach in Cancun, or eating baguettes in Paris, and it feels like a constant reminder of how you don't have what you want, but someone else does. You wish you could be on a plane going on a vacation, don't you? Sit in that feeling of wishing that could be you, and that feeling of envy. But then, rewrite the story. Visualize yourself going to one of your dream destinations. Visualize it from the beginning. Visualize getting ready to go to the airport, driving to the airport, being on the plane, looking out the plane window, then arriving at your destination and going to your hotel, and all of the activities you would do on your vacation. Be very specific about it. You want to go to the Bahamas? Okay, go to the Bahamas. You can do it. Get ready to go to the Bahamas. Inject the feeling of excitement into yourself. If someone else can do it, so can you. Watch videos on how to save better and or faster. Open up a new high yield savings account and label it travel or whatever destination you want to go to. And I say high yields specifically so the good interest can add up. Start automating parts of your paycheck to the savings account, even if it's just a small amount. Take some time to scroll, go on Pinterest, look at your dream destination pictures and videos. Put together a Pinterest board or a real life vision board and put it on your wall somewhere. And if you get deprivating thoughts like,
well, what's the point? It's going to take forever. I don't have the money. Life sucks. These people are always on vacation, and it's taking me forever to just be able to go on one.
If you think those things, if those thoughts are popping into your head, catch them in the act and start thinking going on one vacation is better than zero. Counteract the bad thoughts with the opposite, with positive thoughts that support your goals and visions. Like, my life is mine, it's not theirs, and their life is theirs, it's not mine. I don't know what struggles they go through to get to where they are. Either way, my struggles and their struggles can't be compared, and we can't swap lives, so it doesn't matter to compare myself to them. But what I can do is focus on making my life better for me by learning what steps I can take to get there, which is absolutely possible. I can achieve anything, big or small. If someone else has it, then I can have it. Think thoughts like this. That's all I have for this video. I really hope these points can help someone. I feel like anything really is possible, even if it feels so hard to achieve or so far away because someone else has it and they just seem so completely different from you. But everything is always easier than you think. When you say, oh, this looks so hard to do, but then you break it down into smaller pieces and you try to think of how to get there from square one, and you realize, oh, that's doable. Nobody is just born successful. Some people may be born into wealth, but that doesn't mean they're successful. Everybody has to take steps to get there, and you can absolutely do it too. So I hope you are on the path to achieving your goals and working towards your dreams, because you can do anything you put your mind to. Okay, have a good day. Bye. Thank you for watching.